Well, I mean, how many songs has this guy written in his life, right?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you keep? Look, this is what we do. You know, we take left turns and we go off the rails or whatever. But have you ever really wondered how do you memorize the word? Like how, if you have like 15 to 20 songs in a set that you're performing live, you have to remember them all. You have to remember all those lyrics.
But he's saying he doesn't remember what it's about. He doesn't remember the guy Brian,
right?
If he's in his imagination or if it's a real person.
No, I got that.
Oh, okay.
But then I think I'm expanding it to like how much that, you know, this guy has to memorize over all the years anyway. All the songs he's written, all the memorizing words and lyrics to every song, so he knows when he does a live performance, he has to remember that. So, you know, how much brain power, Brian power do you really have, you know, to actually remember, right? Like, circled around, man. Boom. Hey, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Into the Music. My name is Greg. That guy over there is Chris. And Chris, tell everyone what we have for them today.
Okay, we've got a request through our Ko-fi site. The request is from Alex Richardson, and it's a request for the Arctic Monkeys. Of course, we've done many of their songs before.
Yeah.
Now, this is a live version of both. It's the song When the Sun Goes Down, which we already covered the studio version of that.
Right.
But it also, it goes from that song into a song called Brianstorm. That's not mispronounced. It's Brianstorm instead of Brainstorm.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. So here they are being clever again. So
what a brainstorm to come up with that idea, huh?
What a bad decision to say that joke.
Or to quit right now on the spot and say goodbye. All right,
man. So
we'll top this one out.
Give it a listen.
I will.
Think. All right.
I'm off.
Okay.
Come back.
Hello, everybody. So who's that girl?
So young.
She had to roam the streets. She don't do major credit cards. I doubt she does receipts. It's all quite legitimate. Not too much, Alex. Keep an audience on. He's a scumbag dog, you know. Trying not to listen. Can see it in his eyes yet, and he's got a nasty plan. I hope you're not involved at all. Someone to kill you. That's not a name for the through. Or at least that's the impression I get. Cause we're soon anywhere and she's not aware yet. But she's yours. She'll be saying use me. Show me that you use me. I imagine that he's there all afraid. All I run to you. But it is that you'll never be fine. To make a break for a will. I doubt it's your style. Not to get what you said. This is not a rehearsal.
Oh man, that's just killer. It's so good, the drumming. The guitars look good. Yeah. That was great stuff, man. That was a really good listen. Great listen. And visually, too. Yeah, it was cool. All right, let's go talk to Chris about this. Hey, what's up? That, you know, when you watch a live performance like that, man, you just get like, oh, the energy, yeah. Especially that second song, the Brianstorm. Just the drums and the guitar, you know? I mean, the guitars. Yeah. As the drum was just going crazy, and they're like, you know, trying to, at like breakneck speed, keeping up with the drums. And then the bass was kind of doing something cool.
The playing was really fast. Not necessarily the tempo was a good speed, but the playing itself was really, just get pounded. And those drums in the beginning, man. Well, throughout actually.
Yeah.
But they were going full throttle there.
Well, that's the thing. Not only do they know how to go like 100 plus miles an hour with the music, but their technique is just top notch. It really is.
Yeah.
Every instrument. There's just a real kind of cool, real sophisticated, within the frenetic sort of action going on, there just is with the instrumentation and playing. Yeah. But yeah, that Brianstorm song, never heard that before.
Mm-hmm.
So, wondering if I would probably say it's probably a true rendition of like the studio version, because the first one, When the Sun Goes Down, that sounded almost like what you hear.
All right. And I haven't heard the studio version of the Brianstorm.
Yeah, right. But I would probably, if I was putting money down, I'd say it's But just to do something like that, live and just really great and fun. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, man. When COVID is like, when life when life really gets back close to any kind of thing resembling normal, and people can go in to arenas and watch bands again, stuff like that, and feel good about it. If they tour here in the States, New York, I'm going. So yeah, just a great live band.
Yeah, and I have to agree with you on that one.
Yeah, well, it was interesting in that live performance. There was like all these flags that were up. That was kind of like, I don't know what that was about.
I'd have to look at it again.
And the whole crowd,
you don't know what the flags were of?
No. And then and that crowd, Alex was definitely comfortable with them singing a lot of the lyrics. I'm like, yeah, kind of want that guy to sing, but
wait,
that's
what?
Okay. Well, when the crowd was singing.
Oh, okay.
And like they're singing a lot of the lyrics, like, maybe like Alex take over a little bit, but it also shows too, again, it's a live performance. I mean, if we're in a live performance, if you and I were in that crowd, we're probably swaying too, we're probably singing, and woo. So yeah. So really the energy that was coming from that live performance in the crowd, that was also really cool. So yeah. that was fun.
Was good.
Yeah, absolutely. So that was Alex, right? Yeah.
Alex Richardson. Yes.
Thank you, Alex. This is really fun, man.
Yeah, this was a good one.
I'll take us out.
Sure, because I can't really tell you what it's about, because let me just
I assumed, but the fact is that we never talked about Brian. Yeah, go ahead. Absolutely. Sorry.
Well, this is okay. This is what Alex Turner said about it. He says, I can't remember Brian now. I don't know if he was in my imagination or what. It's a blank spot in my brain. So that's lets me off the hook as far as explaining the lyrics. The writer doesn't remember. So.
That's funny. Well, I mean, how many songs has this guy written in his life, right?
Yeah,
probably.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you keep? Look, this is what we do. We take left turns and we go off the rails or whatever. But have you ever really wondered, how do you memorize the word? Like, how, if you have like 15 to 20 songs in a set that you're performing live, you have to remember them all. You have to remember all those lyrics.
But he's saying he doesn't remember what it's about. He doesn't remember the guy Brian,
right? If
he's in his imagination or if it's a real person.
No, I got that. Oh, okay. But then I think I'm expanding it to like how much that this guy has to memorize over all the years anyway. All the songs he's written, all the memorizing words and lyrics to every song, so he knows when he does a live performance he has to remember that. So how much brain power, Brian power, do you really have to actually remember, right? Like, circled around, man. Boom.
Yeah, perfect.
But that's always been like a sort of, I wonder about just people who perform, just how do you memorize, I mean, then it goes right down the line to actors and like that, how do you have to memorize your lines?
It's like when they asked the last Paul McCartney, so when you played this little part in, Please Please Me, what was going through your head,
And here we are.
How's he supposed to remember that,
And here I am, every intro, every Sally is saying goodbye. I always have to remember. We always, see ya. It's like, what do I say?
Tough one.
See you, see us, see everyone, see.
He's still getting down like which way to point.
Yeah, there you go. See, I'm still trying to get that down. Oh, you see, yeah.
Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm always on the left side of the screen.
But here's the thing: I'm going to say everyone out there.
Well, if you point right at the camera, you can't go wrong.
How's that? I'm not going to move them. Hey, Chris,
hey,
you have a really good.
When you do that, it just looks like your fingers shorter.
Yeah, you have a good rest of the day
when you edit this thing.
There you go. And to everyone out there,
look like you have short index.
Just let me finish this. And to everyone out there, really hope you guys, everyone, have a really wonderful rest of the day. And we'll see everyone on the next episode of Into the Music.